Bruh, what a night last night was, lad. I'ma call the boys and see how they're feeling. Yo, Sam, what are you doing, bruh?
Nah, nothing, man. Just kicking back. Smoked up a couple joints and I'm just gonna relax all day. Hey, last night was huge. Didn't what Matt's doing? Nah, I'll call him though, bruh. Call him.
Yo, Matty, how you holding up from last night, bruh?
Nah, bro, last night was just a train wreck, I'm smashed. I want to do nothing today.
Well, Chris said we can all come round to his. Do you want to come?
Let's go, bro, let's go.
Boys, what a night, eh? Yeah, that was hectic. We gotta do this forever. This is what it's all about, eh? Don't worry about anything else. This is how we're meant to live life. You know, bro, there's a reason why we've been labelled the weakest generation of men ever to exist. Because we are. And like, I know what you're saying. Oh no, you're just weak. Listen to me. The rise of weak men is here, and it's not really our fault. Because when you think about it, the world's changed so much, it doesn't breed us to be strong, unless you've like come from like a tough family and like a hard background. But think about it. We can sit at home and play video games, scroll on YouTube, jerk off, smoke weed, and like, yeah, sure, we might have responsibilities like having a job or going to university, but like, it doesn't really breed us to be strong. And that's why you see online so much, oh yeah, this generation is just, they're wimps and they're docile, because it's true. And I was like that for a very long time. Trust me, I've been very weak, probably weaker than you. I've been so weak, like not someone that I'm proud to be, and it's hard to even come on here and tell you that, but it's the truth. For me back in the day, and I never knew why, but I used to be so fascinated on those old school, like gangster, drug dealer type movies, and even like those old school primal type of like barbarian movies. Loved them. Never knew why. I always thought like it was because like I grew up poor and in the ghetto, so like I saw kind of fights and drugs and all that type of like stuff. Didn't really see any barbarian stuff. I mean, I did see some crazy fights and stuff growing up, but that's not why, looking back, I like that stuff. I used to be so drawn to it. Now I believe because it kind of imitated what like a manly man was. Right? Like think about it. Like those old school gangsters just walking, not giving a shit about anyone else, and those barbarians just fighting. I used to love it because regardless of how they were portrayed in the movies and this and that, right? It just kind of showed me what a man's man was. And I was innately, even though I used to be fat, overweight, Indian, buckled teeth, I was probably eating some popcorn and lollies while I was watching these videos, right? I was. But that's what like I was innately drawn to. And yet, so many of us have been stripped what's primarily ours because of this world. But there's a way to get it back, because we can't go back to the old school ways. Life isn't like that. We've become a lot more advanced, you know, what it means to be a man back in the day with like honor and strength and virtue and mastery. I mean, yeah, sure, we need to be strong and courageous and have honor and, you know, be a master of things, but it's different. It's very, very different now. And because this world has become so online, and it's more like how intelligent you are and stuff like that, we've lost what it means to be men. But what you can slowly start to do to build yourself up, because the life of a weak man ain't the life that I know that you want. A life that you're being told what you can and can't do, riddled with anxiety and depression, and having your wife or woman just dictate your life for you, or just you're not being able to build yourself up enough where you don't even get any of those things. You just live a life that's so mediocre, so unnoticed. It's not a nice life to live. And trust me, I'm not like anything special, don't get me wrong, in regards like I'm not rich or successful in that regard, but I've built myself up enough to know that in the future I will be that, and I can teach you how to do that. See, understand, whilst I might not have millions and millions of dollars and be super successful, being a man is built on the backbone of who you are, not what you have. Everything that we think that will build us into a man, right? A Ferrari and stackers of money and this and that, doesn't actually build you into a man. Those things amplify you, because there's a lot of rich idiots, dogs, sissies driving around in Lambos, and you could just look at them, knock them out. Yeah, right. Like, those don't make you, okay? They don't make you. But what will make you is swapping out whatever degenerate bad habits you got for habits that make you into a winner. See, so many of us will waste our time watching porn, playing games, smoking weed, doing drugs, doing nothing, scrolling. But if you were to swap that something innately what you should be doing as a man, which is, yeah, sure, building your body, becoming strong, becoming capable, learning to fight, but then also like honing in on skills, and skills in a way that, yeah, sure, there could be like those mastery skills like that would build your masculinity and make you like primarily more like tough. But it could also just be skills on building a business, building yourself, putting yourself out there, taking more risks, stop being so scared of things, and just running through the issues and problems that you got in your life. When you start to face your demons head on, when you start to build, when you start to honor your word, be a man that's about it in all of what it means to be a man, you take control of your life, you see, and it's like a flip in your identity that goes from like a boy to a man, from a guy to an alpha. It really does. It's a flip, and it's only when you start stacking win after win after win, you start staying true to your word, building yourself up, focusing on stuff, getting more skills, just being about it in every way. You see like this it's just your energy will change, how you walk, how you talk, how you look at problems, just everything about you switches, and you start to feel more manly. And then you have higher standards, you raise, your expectations for your life and what you want to achieve, and everything changes when you just start winning. So I want you to understand, all you have to do to build yourself up into a man that's about it, start fucking winning. Love you, bro.